I'm calling you from the Vendée in France. It is my holiday, and I still want to do this with you guys. So today we are at the middle of Lammas. It is the time of the harvest being brought in, but it's also already the time where we are slightly smelling the autumn coming up. But I'm holding on to Lammas, I'm holding on to summer as much as I can. So the first thing I'm going to do, because this is a ritual and not a ceremony is a celebration. A ritual is a magical act. And as we do in the temple in Avalon, I always create a circle for all of us. So if you bear with me, I'm going to create a container for us that will keep you all safe and secure. So by the earth that is her body, and the air that is her sweet breath, by the fire that is her bright spirit, and by the waters of her sacred womb, I now declare this place to be made truly sacred, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Blessed be.
Thank you. And I invite you to close your eyes and begin by taking a deep breath in and out. Allowing yourself a moment to fully arrive in this space and time. And as you settle into your seat, in your mind's eye, I invite you to picture yourself in a beautiful orchard next to a huge, ancient and gnarled apple tree. Its branches are laden with gold and red apples. Allow yourself to rest against the trunk of this wise and ancient tree. Let it support you. It has stood through many storms and can easily bear your weight. As you rest there, imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet down into this fertile soil. Allow your roots to mix and intertwine with the roots of the apple tree. Let it guide you to the mycelium, to the pockets of moisture, to the nutrients given lovingly and freely by Mother Earth. Draw these nutrients up through your roots into your body, allowing the earth to feed your spirit. Nourish your heart and soul as you draw her gifts up into your heart space, making you at one with her. And as you allow all that the earth gives to be absorbed into your heart, picture a shimmering golden thread rising from your grateful heart up, up, bathing your throat, your third eye, and then your crown in golden light. Send your thread up through the branches of the tree, wrapping around the golden apples and up into the sky above, through the clouds, out of our atmosphere and into the infinity of space. Trusting your golden thread to know its path, let it guide you to your own golden mother star who watches over you always. Your golden thread surges into her arms and sends her love, her wisdom, and her magic spiraling down, down to your crown, to illuminate you, to guide you, to hold you. Allow the essence of your mother star to mingle in your heart space with the essence of your mother earth. You are their child, and they hold you safe, fully grounded. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And when you are ready, bid farewell to the apple tree and open your eyes. Blessed be.
And now we are going to call in our beloved goddess. And in your mind's eye, please turn with me to the southwest. Chryso, Cerridwen Creatrix, welcome, golden mother of abundance. You gift us with your golden grains. Your golden light is shining on the fields. You nurture our bodies with your golden fruits, and you nurture our souls and hearts with your love. Please shine your light into our circle, and we breathe your nurturing energy in with gratitude. Hail and welcome, Cerridwen, golden mother of abundance.
Hail and welcome, Cerridwen, golden mother of abundance.
Turn with me now to the northwest. Croisio, Cerridwen Initiatrix, Mother of New Beginnings, be with us and help us seed healthy and healing new starts during this sacred black moon. Help us be held in your cauldron of transformation as we are reborn, stronger, lights to shine for you. Cerridwen, Mother of Beginnings, we breathe your energy in with gratitude. Blessed be.
Now please return with me to the northeast. A great and welcome, Cerridwen Suenreich. Grueso Cerridwen, your great healer. You are gift so many herbs for this time. We have here Mokwat, and we have another one. We have Hornbeam and Rosebellow Heart. With gratitude, we go now in the dark time and we go deeper and deeper in your cauldron. Thank you, you healer. We breathe your energy in with gratitude and bring you in the center. Hail and welcome, Cerridwen Suenreich.
Hail and welcome, Cerridwen Suenreich.
Blessed be.
In your mind's eye, please turn with me to the southeast. Croeso Cerridwen Calon o Gariad, keeper of the heart which overflows with love. At this time of the harvest, we ask that you pour into us an abundance of golden shining love. Love that we may share in your name with those who need it most. Love for you in all your aspects, and love for ourselves, knowing that even with all our imperfections, you see us and love us for who we truly are. May this ritual be performed with love and received with love, and may it send the healing power of your love to all the corners of the earth tonight. Cerridwen Calonogariad, we breathe your energy in with gratitude. Hail and welcome, Cerridwen Calonogariad.
Hail and welcome, Cerridwen Calonogariad.
Now, please turn with me with your inner eyes to the center. Croeso Cerridwen, mistress of magic and mystery, guardian of the labyrinth, keeper of the cauldron, we call you in to let us learn how to connect with the inner world, how to develop our inner knowing. Let us be the magic that transforms this world. We breathe your energy in with gratitude. Hail and welcome, Cerridwen, mistress of magic and mystery.
Hail and welcome, Cerridwen, mistress of magic and mystery.
Now we are going to sing the Avalon 3 times. Ah. Ah. Ah.
So, today is a very special black moon. Today is a double black moon. It only happens every 29 months. Basically, what it means is that we have 2 dark moons, black moons, in the month. And there is a lot of magic attached to that. In the ancient times, it was quite worrying to some people that the moon went dark twice in the month. But what they did is what we do as witches, as druids, is just to do specific magic on this particular month. So today is all about special magic. But before I go into that, what I would like to do is tell you a little bit more about this particular moon. And this moon is all about rest, magic, silence, secrets, the mysteries, alchemy, release, potential, intention, fertile void. It's about shadow work. Once again, shadow work, introspection, the unseen, and the setting of intentions, new intentions. It is also about the unconscious mind, and it is about emotional renewal. It's about endings and beginnings. It's about the outer and the inner darkness that we are often dealing with in ourselves. And it is here to ask us to contemplate our lives, to cultivate the inward gaze, and to practice radical self-honesty. Now, that is always a bit of a shocker, the radical self-honesty. because human beings are excellent at pretending, at telling themselves a story about what's going on in their lives. And it often leads to a lot of harm, to a lot of sadness, to a lot of grief. And this dark moon ritual that we created so many years ago, was always about sending healing into the world. Well, today I would like you to look at your own self-healing, about, make it about yourself. There is a lot of stuff going on in the world, and we all feel it. We all feel that stuff, and we need to be able to deal with it in our own way. I'm sorry I have to read this, because otherwise I go off topic and then we're here 3 hours from now. I want you to, if you have a pen and a paper near you, I would like you to ask yourself a question. What parts of my life are out of alignment with my deeper needs? What parts of my life are out of alignment with my deeper needs? And the other question that I would like to ask you is, what emotions do I need to feel and acknowledge before I can start another cycle? What emotions do I need to feel and acknowledge before I can start a new cycle? We often run through life so fast that somehow we miss out on the things that happen to us. Whether it's somebody shouting at you because you by accident took a parking space, or your boss giving you a hard time, and it comes out of nowhere and it hits you on the side, and suddenly you question everything that's going on in your life. This moon is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, and it is asking you to close old doors. Introspection means to look into yourself and say, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to bang my head against the wall. Whatever's happening in the world, maybe somebody that you really love doesn't understand what you're going through, then you sometimes have to be your own best friend. And it is all about setting very aligned intentions for yourself. How do you do that? Here's a hint. Here's a hint. Dream work is brilliant for soul alignment. And we're going to talk a little bit about dream work in a minute. Journeying, which we're going to be doing in a minute, is to close old doors. If you journey to the place that is no longer of use to you, you can close old doors, and you can literally, in the journey, see an old door closing. What about some ritual cleansing before starting a new chapter? How would you do that? And we need our awakening intuition. And we do that through spiritual development practices. So I will give you some examples. At this dark moon, I want you to retreat. I want you to take as much time for yourself as you can. In the next 3 days, if you don't feel like it, feel that you can say no. No to people who need your time, no to people who need your efforts. Just for these 3 days, see what it's like to say no if you can. Go inwards and spend time with yourself. You are a very interesting person. You've probably forgotten how interesting you are to yourself. And I would like you, when the dark comes today, to do some night scrying. What is night scrying? Basically, you look up into the sky. If you're lucky, you're not surrounded by lights from the streets or something like that. And I want you to just open your eyes and really see what is above you. And I love doing that. What goes through your mind when you just stand there and contemplate all the galaxies? You might be able to see the Milky Way from where you are, and just looking up and contemplating the millions and billions of stars, of galaxies that are all around us, all around our planet Earth. Too often we are totally and utterly focused on Mother Earth, and we should be. She's beautiful. But we don't remember that we are actually just a part of a much bigger whole. And that is what the stars are, your sparks of wisdom. The stars are what we come from. And so look at them. And what else can you do? Perhaps you could meditate with a black stone. Here in the Cerridwen training, we use black tourmaline, we use the onyx, we use the obsidian. And basically just hold the stone in your hand, look at it, and let your mind go blank while you're looking at the stone, while you're admiring its structure, while you're dropping into the stone, so to speak. Let everything go blank. And when you have time, you might want to do some research. What is the metaphysical significance of that stone? What have the ancient people used it for? All three stones have been used since antiquity. And do an energy hygiene ritual. Clean and cleanse your head, your heart, your body of anything that is stagnant in you. Old things that you keep repeating and keep thinking about, just get rid of them. How can you do that? Well, you can do smudging with incense or just a beautiful spray that you might have. You may have a lustral bath. You can put essential oils in it. You can put herbs in it, put them in the bag. Otherwise, they'll be all over your body and you can't get them off. But really have a long soak, a bath without anyone disturbing you. And work with your unconscious now. How do we do that? How do we work with our unconscious? Well, you can just let any thought that comes from the journey, comes from the bath, comes from the cleansing with incense, comes from seeking in the stones. Just let it bubble up. Let it bubble up. And you might ask yourself, where the heck did that come from? How did I think about this right now? And it may be stuff that you have forgotten. It may be things that are now important to you. But this black moon is magic. Use the magic well. The magic is really important. And so it is, my dears. Blessed be. And I now go over to my beautiful sister, Tegan, who's going to read a poem for you.
Thank you, Bee. This is a poem from our priestess Emma, and it's called Llamas Berries. As I cross the border to my own land, beautiful mugwort gives way to rose bay on roadside verges, and the slender rowan trees guide me home, holding their bright lanterns under the red setting sun of early August. A llamas sisterhood, passing the torch along from moor to garden to glen, solitary figures on wind-stroked hills. And I wonder if those berries, and that reddening which follows the greening, was also what guided Cerridwen back to her own country, back to Annwn, when all was said and done, when the brew had finally settled into the folds of rock and the mud of riverbed, and the black hen had pecked the last of the seed from the dry earth, when the tall wheat was replaced with white bleached stubble in the harvest field, and all was gathered in. Rowan, Karun, Lish, Lady of the Mountain, Wood Enchantress, you have always been here, guiding the magical gateways, the dragon's tail coiled around your bark. Avalon has its apple orchards, and in the place where our Dark Mother resides, there are orchards of a different kind, with wild medicine of sloe and elder and rowan, a harvest of protection for those in need. For rowan berries are Cerridwen's apples, those star-bottomed jewels, whose trees returned when the great ice melted for the last time, drops of lifeblood against white frost. So, as summer opens her arms wide to autumn and prepares to drink the honeyed wine of first harvest, as the birds disperse the seed from the fruit across the sweet earth, it matters little whether your store cupboard is full or modest. There is always another chance, another time, another cycle. The rowan berries are still awaiting us where they have always been, out on the edgelands, offering us deeper riches of shaded clearings, dark, bright pools of knowing, and secret pathways back to her cauldron at year's end. And now we have another offering of the Awen from our sister Sally, who has recorded a song for all of us.
Evening, sisters and brothers, on this happy Lamas dark moon. I'm going to sing a song tonight called Mother Weaver, and I hope you like it. Okay. Mother Weaver, weaving light divine, there's a bird so below. Your wing traverses time. Starlight whispers of magic. Planets move in my soul. Cosmic rays created a weave within your home. Mother Weaver, weaving light in my eyes. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the stars and sky. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the land and tide. Cauldron of caress, shadow in death is a blessing. For the weave of creation is woven from disintegration. Oh, Mother, weave your design of light and night combined. Earth and fire and water, forming with divine order. Mother Weaver, weaving light in my hand. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the stars and sky. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the land and tide. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the stars and sky. She who burns, she who dies, she who weaves the land and tide. Thank you.
And now we're going to go back to Bee, who's going to lead us on a journey to the mother.
Okay, lovelies. If you'd like to close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath in and just release and allow yourself to just relax wherever you are, sitting, lying. Just keep breathing in and releasing and making sure your shoulders are nice and not loose. That's it, nice and loose. And then I would like you to just imagine a beautiful cornfield. We've all seen cornfields, the golden stalks of corn gently flowing in the wind, gently weaving and bobbing their heads. They are ripe now, filled with abundance, bursting with life, ready to be harvested. And in between, you see the beautiful sapphire blue of cornflowers and the red, blood red of the poppies. And you imagine that you are in this field, just walking alongside it, watching the birds fly. Maybe the swallows are still diving and ducking and playing with each other. And take a nice deep breath in and smell that warmth, smell that incredible scent of a full summer's day. And then as you are walking along, you see a little bit further on a table, and that table is laid with a golden cloth, and that gold is glimmering in the sunshine. And as you come closer, you see that there are chairs around that table. It's a big table, could hold many, many people. And on the table, there are vases, some have cornflowers in, some have the poppies in, and some have the last sheaf. And that last sheaf of corn has been taken not by a machine or not by a big scythe, but by Cerridwen's sickle as a sacred offering of gratitude. And from that sheaf of corn will come the seeds that we will place into the earth in the future. But right now it's there on the table and it's being given gratitude by everyone who comes to sit at the table. And so as you're walking towards it, you see at the top of the table the figure of a woman, dark hair, dark curls, dark eyes flashing. She's dressed in a beautiful dress. This is a celebration. And opposite her on the other side is the golden warrior, Tegid. This is the couple, Cerridwen and Tegid, sitting together at the table and inviting everyone. There you see Taliesin, the bard, Cerridwen's son, Cerridwen's magical child that she actually conceived at Lammas long, long ago, when she took the last seed from the threshing place. And then you may see Avakthi, the utter darkness, Morvran, her first son, the one that is a hero warrior now. But at this moment of time, all he does is just play fight and laugh and joke with his sister, Cryarwi, his sister, the golden girl, the jewel of Cerridwen's crown. And they're just messing about and laughing. Everybody's having a really good time. And more people are joining the table. And Cerridwen greets you and welcomes you and tells you to come and sit and partake of this celebration. You are a welcome guest. And Tegid waves to you as well. So sit down, be seated on one of those rough chairs that are all around the table. You are a guest of Cerridwen, of her feast of Lammas, of the harvest. And as you are sitting down, there you are being offered cider, beer, wine, fruit juice. And as you choose one of the goblets, the person handing it to you kisses you lightly on the cheek and says, "May you never thirst." And you repeat the phrase to them in gratitude. And then somebody comes with a big round piece of bread and they place it on your dish in front of you. And they too kiss you on the cheek and say, "May you never hunger." And you say the same to them, and you mean it. And on the table is fresh butter and cheese and ham and all the good things that people like to eat. Maybe the first apples already, and maybe some grapes. But there is abundance. The whole table is groaning and more is being brought. And people are laughing and joking. And as you're sitting there, I want you to look left and right. Who is sitting next to you? This could be a person that you love, a person that might have left this life already, a person or a being or a friend in whatever shape or form they came. that is with you in this life, and you look left and right, these are your people now arriving, your ancestors, your beloveds, and they have come to celebrate with Cerridwen and with you. And as you go along, as the day goes along, everybody's feasting, chatting, walking around, filling glasses, eating their fill. And you are so grateful for this time of abundance, for this time of having enough. And you are sending out energy so that all the people that you know, and even people that you don't know, are holding that energy of love and laughter, of abundance, of having the loved ones that they have either lost or are still with them round that table with you. May they never thirst. May they never hunger. And as the evening falls, you realize that it is now slowly time to say goodbye to everybody. So do so. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Cerridwen. And as you stand before her, feel her rough hands, rough from the work that she does. This is no goddess that sits with her hands in her lap. And she gently touches your cheek, and she gently tells you that you are always welcome at her table. You're always welcome because you are one of her kin. And Tegid stands and shakes you by the hand, claps you on the shoulder, and says, "Come again, be part of this. You are part of the kin, and may you never hunger or thirst." And you take away with you a bag full of food that you will share wherever you are. You have the abundance of Cerridwen in your bag. And as you walk along, the stars above you are starting to glitter. The stars above you are showing you the way home. And you gently feel your way back to this place, this time. And as you are ready, please breathe in nice and deep. Let the picture fade from your mind and come back to this place and time, into this body, but always remembering the kindness and the love that you were shown in Cerridwen's realm, and knowing that if you have need of her, she will be there, telling you, helping you, giving you everything you need, and sometimes a little of what you want. Blessed be.
Okay. So now we're going to take some time to give our own gratitude to the goddess for the journey that we just had, for everything that we have now. And we're going to do that by doing another round of the sacred awans. And the awans are always a way for us to call in Cerridwen's inspiration into our life, a way to call back to her in song our feelings that we have for her of gratitude and love and wonder. And so that's why during this particular ritual, we started, as we always do, once we call her into the center by doing the awans. We're going to do 3 more right now. And then at the end, we're also going to be doing 3 more, totaling for the 9. 9 is a very sacred number as well. So just settle back into your bodies after that wonderful journey. Take a breath deep into your cauldron center, and then sing along with me. Doesn't matter how good you are at them. As you can see, it's the feeling behind them. I am no singer. And now we're going to go back to Bee, and she's going to show us a spell of abundance that we can all do in this season.
So, if you don't know me very well, you probably don't realize I'm a bit of a chaos demon. I like to make things interesting and dangerous. So this is it. Because what I'm going to try and do is show you how the spell works. So the first thing you need is to really think about what you're going to ask Goddess. Now you can do this spell after we finish today, and obviously when the recording is up, you can look at it again. But it's really important to think clearly, what is it that I want? Cerridwen is brilliant at manifesting for you, really, really good. As long as you're precise and detailed. Don't ask for a beloved and then move 500 kilometers further away, like somebody in our group once did. Because the beloved came, but she had forgotten to tell Cerridwen that she was moving house. So really be detailed. What is it that I need? What do I need for 2026? Now, I know for some of you this is a bit strange because, it's only August, but remember we are Druids, and for us, our new year starts on the 31st of October. So we have to start thinking about what it is that we would like to manifest. What are the seeds, as we are now at Lamas, what are the seeds that we wish to place into the cauldron so that we can make it real for next year? So once you've written down exactly precisely what it is that you want and when you want it, then you have a sheet of paper like this and you fold it. The folding can be quite sacred. As you're folding it, tell Cerridwen, this contains my heart's wish. I need for you to help me manifest this. Everything you do in this is a sacred act. So even the writing, the act of thinking and then manifesting it in writing is already part of your spell. Okay? So then what I've done, and I think you can see that, is I've placed certain symbols. Now, these are sacred symbols to me. They don't have to be sacred symbols to you, other way around. But you think about this is where your unconscious comes in. What is the symbol that you like to see? One of the things that people don't often understand is, for example, the double-tailed mermaid that is the Starbucks symbol. It's one of the oldest, most ancient, and most sacred symbols, going back all the way to Samaria. So these symbols are really important. You're sealing your spell with the symbol. And then what you do is, now I'm gonna try and do this. This is gonna be funny. If I fall over, don't forget about it. So I have got a plate here. So what I will do is I will take my symbol and I place it under my plate. I would do so before I start. Now, you can see that I've set up my place like an altar, yeah? So that all my ingredients are here. I am in a caravan somewhere, so all my ingredients are here. This is what I ask you to do, is to set up your temple, your altar, with the things that you love. Now, this is very expensive olive oil, and it is important that you use the best oil you can afford because it is an offering to Cerridwen, and you're asking her for something. Now, in the middle, I found this amazing essential oil, but it was filled with, I don't know if you can see it very well, but if you see it sparkles, there's gold in it. There's gold in this oil, which is fabulous, especially at Lamas. Now, with a spoon, what I'm asking you to do, if you want to banish something, you would now go and mix this up with the shins. That means anti-clockwise. If you want to banish something, if you want Cerridwen to do something for you, to take something away, you would do it with the shins. But since we are asking for abundance, we are doing it gesso. That means clockwise, yeah? So as you are stirring this, and you can see I'm starting from the middle, and I'm stirring it in a spiral, yeah? I'm stirring it in the spiral. I'm combining this. I'm now saying, Cerridwen, Karayat, Kalonogariat, beloved of my heart, Cerridwen, please, I ask you, with this spell, please bring me what I've asked for on the paper underneath. Please, Cerridwen, give me what I need. I have a very specific request, a very specific requirement, and as I'm doing this, the magic, I'm stirring in the magic. This is like the cauldron brew. I'm stirring in the magic. So, Cerridwen, please, beloved, I need something from you. Now, one of the things that is very, very important is another golden ingredient. This is turmeric. Turmeric is very, very special magically. So you put, oops, that's a bit much. Told you I would go wrong. So now you're stirring in the turmeric and you keep asking, Cerridwen, please, I ask you now to give me what I've asked for. Cerridwen, look at the beautiful color that's coming now. Cerridwen, I ask you now, please bring me what I need. Now, sometimes I would sing or hum because spells are usually sung or hum. So, Kalo no Garia, Kalo no Garia, bring me what I need, give me what I need. And so you can do this. Can you see the beautiful spirals I'm drawing in this? Isn't this amazing? And now it's going to get messy. This is going to be fun as heck. So spells don't always have to be very, very boring. This is a hard-boiled egg. An egg is a symbol of fertility. You all know this. It's been hard-boiled. It's an organic egg. I wouldn't dare give her any old rubbish, but it's an organic egg. And I'm now going to douse this in the oil and in the gold and in the turmeric, and I'm trying to turn it whilst I'm also, and again, you can do these beautiful spirals and repeat what you're asking for. I don't want to necessarily now openly ask for what I put on the paper, so I just cover this egg in this beautiful stuff, and then I place it into this. Now, this is sesame seeds. Again, golden organic sesame seeds. And I'm moving my egg in the sesame seeds because they are a symbol of the seeds that she swallowed, the seed that became Taliesin, the seeds of corn. You couldn't put corn on this because it won't stick to the egg. So once I've done that, I'm going to leave it in there for a minute. You then place your hand over. Now it's gonna drive my thing crazy. Place your hand over this egg and just really in your mind see already what you've asked for. See already what you've asked for. Visualize what you've asked for. If you've asked for abundance of finances, see your bank balance going up. See the money flowing in. And it doesn't always have to be money. It could also be knowledge. It could be friendships. It could be better social life. It could be whatever. Maybe you're a bit lonely. But this is really important that you allow the flow of the energy coming from your head into your heart. So see it flowing like a golden river from your head into your heart, through your arm and into your dominant hand. You have to use your dominant hand, and you can see my hand is full of beautiful stuff. And literally, you probably can feel the palm of your hand getting hot when you do this. It will be hot or tingly, but you can feel the energy that you are placing, the spell you are placing in there. Now, once you've done that for a while, it's not a 5-minute job. You really have to the more energy you put in, the more energy there is. And if you look at the lights around mine, I've put a beautiful spiral of rose quartz lights. You can bring any kind of light into that. Send the light into your egg. Send the energy of the sea into your egg. Use the elements, whatever you want. Then leave it there for a little while. to basically to cure. It's a curing. You can put it on your altar. Like I said, I've created an altar here. And then what you can do is when you're ready, you can go and take it to your garden, find your favorite flower, find your favorite tree. If you haven't got a garden, go somewhere with a little spade and dig the egg into the earth. Ask you planting the egg with all of your intentions, with all of your spelling, you're planting the egg. You're doing the earth something good by giving that offering, that beautiful offering of all these oils and all these seeds. You're giving the earth an offering, but you're also asking for something in return. You can never, ever in a spell just ask for goddess for something. You have to put your energy into it. That's the most important thing. This is the only way that a spell will work. So as you are then placing the egg, and then every night, for as long as it takes, you take that piece of paper, you sit by your beautiful candle, and you once again read what you've asked Goddess for. And what you'll find is that in time, what you need, what is yours, will come to you. And so it is. Blessed be.
I would like to speak a prayer for the world now. Cerridwen, we call to you. Please shine your golden light into the world in these challenging times. Where there is hate, may there be love. Where there is war, may there be peace. May each and every one of your children feel the warmth of your love in their hearts. May their souls be nourished. May no one live in hunger or fear, in pain or in grief. Please, Cerridwen, send your transforming energy to those in charge, that they may act and choose wisely. May every being on this beautiful planet feel safe and loved. Blessed be. And now I invite you to speak with me the Druid's Oath. I will speak a line and my sister Tegan is going to repeat the line and you can repeat it with her. We're going to speak the Druid's Oath 3 times. So if you feel comfortable with it, please join in. We swear
We swear
in love and peace
in love and peace
to stand
to stand
heart to heart
heart
and hand in hand.
and hand in hand.
Mark, O Goddess,
Mark, O Goddess,
and hear us now,
and hear us now,
confirming this,
confirming this,
our sacred vow.
our sacred vow.
We swear
We swear
We swear
in love and peace to stand,
in love and peace to stand,
heart to heart
heart
heart to heart
and hand in hand.
and hand in hand.
Mark, O Goddess,
Mark,
Mark, O Goddess,
and hear us now,
and hear us now,
confirming this,
confirming this,
our sacred vow.
our sacred vow.
We swear
We swear
in love and peace to stand,
in love
in
and
love
peace
and
to
peace
stand,
to stand,
heart to heart,
heart
heart to heart,
and hand in hand.
and
and
hands
hand
in hand.
in hand.
Mark, O Goddess,
mark
Mark,
O
O
Goddess,
Goddess,
and hear us now,
and
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 hear us
hear
now,
us now,
confirming this,
confirming this,
confirming this,
our sacred vow.
our
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 sacred vow.
sacred vow.
Beloved Mother Cerridwen, we send our gratitude to you for this wonderful evening in the circle with you. We thank you for your abundance. We thank you for your loving guidance on our path. Thank you for your inspirations for these wonderful offerings from the sisters. Thank you, Cerridwen, and we're going to sing for the third and last time again the 3 Awens. If you wish, join me. Amen. 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 Blessed be.
Yes.
Dear Cerridwen, Cerridwen Creatrix, Golden Mother of Abundance, thank you for your presence in our circle. We wish you farewell and bide well in your temple.
Farewell and bide well in your temple, Cerridwen.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Cerridwen Initiatrix, Mother of Beginnings, we thank you for this time to gather with you and our kin. We thank you for the seeds that you will nurture in your cauldron. And now we bid thee well, we bid thee farewell and bide well in thy temple. Hail and farewell, Cerridwen Initiatrix. Blessed be.
Amen.
Thank you, Cerridwen Suenreich, for your presence in my life. Farewell and bid well in your temple.
Farewell and bide well in your temple, Cerridwen Suenreich.
Thank you, Cerridwen Calonogariad, for your presence tonight, for your loving guidance, your touch in our hearts. May the golden glow of love remain with us always, our own dark, bright, shining light for the highest good. Farewell and bide well in your temple, Cerridwen Calonogariad.
Farewell and bide well
Bide
in your
well in your
temple,
temple,
Cerridwen
Cerridwen
Calonogariad.
Blessed be.
Gracias, Madre Cerridwen, diosa de la magia y de los misterios, diosa hechicera, guardiana del caldero. Gracias por habernos contenido en este círculo. Gracias por permitirnos a nosotros, hermanas, estar reunidas alrededor del caldero. Te damos gracias por tu guía y por tu presencia. Farewell and bide well in your temple. Cerridwen, do we still.
Farewell and bide well in your temple, Cerridwen doeth thee. Thank you so much for everybody here. Thank you, sisters, for being with us. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I'll tell you what, I've got a little surprise for you. I'm going to put a sparkle in your life. If you haven't got a sparkle in your life, get one. This is how you fire your spells up.
Oh,
Blessed be. Have a fabulous Lamas. Blessed be.
blessed
Blessed be. Thank
blessed
you.
May you always be golden.
blessed.
Blessed be.